Good evening. Welcome to a slightly delayed another PR. Today we're doing the Armor Division for obviously Season 15. You'll hopefully already have seen the Crown Division one, which was recorded, I'm pretty sure 7 hours ago to the minute, or maybe something. That'll be out at some point. Today I'm joined by Chuke Pittsburgh.
Howdy.
And no one else, because when you have Chuke Pittsburgh in a building, you don't need anyone else.
Happy to be here. Let's look at the Armor Division.
Yes.
Because we're both in Crown.
Yeah, we chose to do Armor Division just so we can be as unbiased as possible. Usually these take way too long anyway. Generally, you get the point. We're gonna talk shit about the team. We're gonna talk nice about the team. We're gonna give a rating out of 10, and it's gonna take way too fucking long. But at least it's only 14 teams now, so that helps. Alright, and with that, let's just get into it.
Alright, so I think first on the docket we have Big Boss Mole and the Big Time Bonnets.
Yes, a very epic team. You go for it?
First thing that jumped out at me was this team's got some solid speed tiers. And just absolutely no resistances to Ghost or Dragon, because that's unnecessary. We don't need them.
I guess we don't need them, yeah. It is... We switch, that is quite scary. That's the first thing that we will all get into. I think this team does have that great speed. I completely agree. Because we have 4 months above 100, and they're all very good choices to bring to pretty much any game. You know, we're not relying on Smaster to pretend to be a speed tier.
Yeah.
I do see Mega Mario absolutely amazing. I like that we have webs if we want to support it with that. I like that we have grassy terrain. That you have good, strong special attackers. I do have the same criticism though. As Mega Mawile is your only switch in to Dragon types. If the Dragon type has Flamethrower, you are in big trouble because our most natural Spadef on this team is AV Raikou.
Yeah, that was another thing I had, is that there's not a lot of Spadef on this team, and there's not a lot of longevity either. Not a lot of things get roost, not a lot of recover. So when your hazard remover is default Crobat, and you can't recover HP, then a lot of damage you take from hazards and attacks is just going to be permanent damage for the rest of the game.
Yeah, I think that's I mostly agree with that. I think we do have the grassy terrain, which is almost like pseudo leftovers, just temporary, of course, and then sometimes you can protect and run leftovers and that, and you actually get pretty good recovery. But I am also concerned about lack of kind of this field support. You need the Gloom on or two, you know? So on the team like this, we're just really looking for that one extra resist to everything. You're looking for, I don't know, what's a good suggestion for a solid ghost resist that provides something else?
I don't know what's undrafted. I didn't look at that.
Yeah.
But, one thing I will say for the moment is that Spiritomb could potentially be really nice here to set up Mega Mall with Trick Room.
I actually hadn't thought about that. That's quite cool.
That could be a good bring in some matchups.
Yeah,
Especially
sure.
There's one specifically where I think it's a great bring. We'll get to that later.
Yeah, but I just think this team's offense is really good. I do miss the Pokemon that tie it together, because I was watching this team play a game just 20 minutes ago, and it was it just felt like there was just 6 guys. There was just 6 guys on the opposing team, or Big Boss Mole's team, and it was just all there, and the Pokemon that was trying to make it all work as a pivot was bulky Samurott, and I was alright, you have fun with that.
Yeah, that was my entire defense in Season 9. And that was not a fun one, I will say.
Yeah.
But, there's a lot of... Actually, there's not many great cheap darks available to help with the ghost thing. I guess there's Scrafty.
I mean, slap Mandibuzz on this shit, and then you get your pivot, you get your second defog.
Muckalola's available.
Is that taken?
You already have 2 poisons.
Sorry, I was on the GDL. I was on GDL2, Doc. Big professionalism here, boys.
Actually, I'm going to preemptively dock every single team like half a point. They're all Mamoswine weak because none of them have Mamoswine.
Oof, yeah. No, now Conor Ogre is nothing to say to that, yeah. It's...
Yeah.
But yeah, from all, I do think maybe you can get rid of just the Keldeo, not the Keldeo, but like maybe the Monkey Dory, which is a very talented mon, very good. Very talented where you click fake out and you get toxic poison. Fuck that bullshit.
Yeah.
But
I think you would have to drop it from Muckalola. Because you need the grounded poison type. You're already struggling with hazards.
I think something to be like a slow pivot could be nice. But yeah, I do see the potential with this team. It just has really nice individual mons. So I'll still give it like a 7.
Maybe Overquilla in that case.
Famous pivot.
Does it not get flip turn?
Nope.
Oh, in that case, back to the professionalism comment.
But yeah, I'll stick with 7.
All right. Yeah, I gave this team a 7 as well.
Yeah. All right. Second up, we have big to professionalism. We have Moon. Yes. The second
Toronto Muse with Moon.
Yes.
That more of a tongue twister than I thought. And
dude,
as a nice change of pace, this team has great hazards and removal.
Dude. But look at this shit, bro. Like, why is there Dragapult and then just like tier 2 Manaphy on this shit?
Oh yeah, that was the other thing. The nice 42-point speed gap. That was another thing of note.
Oh yeah, we may need a second one above 100. That may be a point.
Yeah.
But this
like
team,
Pult's great, but it can't be your only thing.
That being said, this team is absolutely like incredibly unfun to play against. You go.
I don't know. I was gonna say I can't imagine breaking Gore, Togekiss, Mega Aggron. Like, Umbreon and Togekiss both passing wishes to Mega Aggron just sounds infuriating. To
be fair, I don't really think Wish Togekiss that good, but
but it's an option.
Yeah, well I do see like this. I just kind of spam like setup moves on this because every game I watch this guy, he just like spams fucking Protect with Gliscor and it gets all his health back, and no one does anything about it. Just kind of bunk into it, like.
Okay.
You know, but what's really nice about this? You have the Pult, which is obviously pretty OP. And you have Manaphy as second if you need, and then you have like the most lame, fat bullshit of all time with just the 4 that we've mentioned.
Oh yeah, the team only has 1 rock resist, but that rock resist is Mega Aggron, and special rock types aren't real.
Well, yeah, they actually have 2 because Gliscor is a rock resist.
Oh yeah, true. After it clicks roost, you're right.
I mean, it might as well be.
Or did... Yeah.
None of them are doing anything. But yeah, I do think this team has some nice removal in theory, but the Gliscor doesn't love putting defog on a set. Neither does... Well, Togekiss can. But you're gonna be...
Togekiss can.
Yeah, you're gonna be doing that a lot if you're worried about T-Spike. Yeah.
Fortress is definitely the best option, but it's nice to have some backup.
Fortress is the problem though because it's just Mega Aggron but worse. Like if you've prepped for Mega Aggron, you've prepped for Fortress.
Yeah. And what, you're just gonna slap Taunt to stop it from regurgitating hazards at you?
Yeah, pretty much. I do like the team composition there. I think like Rotom Frost fits in a little like nicely, where we could have drafted a grass type, but we just don't need one because you have 2 flying types and Levitate.
You know, I was looking at this team. There's no poison type, but 3 of their common brings in Gliscor, Mega Aggron, and Togekiss are immune to toxic spikes anyway.
Yeah.
So it's not really the biggest deal in the world. There's 5 immunities total on this team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do think this team. I think like an 8.5 is a very fair rating, and it's only marked down because of the lack of second spear. Nice. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, works for me.
Alright.
I do. Hold on, I am ducking half a point because the team isn't fun.
Well, that's fair. Valid subjective take.
Alright, here we have.
Now we got
Slice and the Whiskash.
What? Yeah. Why is Whiskash here?
Well, you see,
we got the Ogre Pond to be a water type that doesn't resist ice, and then we got Whiskash to be a water type that doesn't resist ice.
No, we need the bulky water, and we definitely still need the hazards because we only had Stealth Work and T-Spike. We definitely need more spikes.
Yeah, you're right.
And I'm making the matchup sheet look good. I mean,
yeah, probably.
It's a little bit of like an unimportant criticism because we have such a strong like front five. You know, Ogrepon, Excadrill, Aerodactyl, probably Hippowdon, so like you have the Excadrill enabled.
Yeah. Hippowdon sends a nice touch on this team.
And
3 ground types is interesting.
Yeah, you can just bring Rotom and Screamtail every single game. Like, honestly, you could just bring those 6 and you never need to even think about why the fuck you have Whiskash for your team.
Yeah.
And it's funny because these are the type of guys, like, Slice is the type of guy to, like, really have an argument, like, Dunsparce has this niche for me, and it can wall this, and it'll be able to be the bulky coil set in the matchup versus this guy, and then look at the top 6, like, who the fuck cares?
I agree with you. Slice is definitely a bag of tricks kind of guy, and I feel like he can get a lot of mileage out of this team, but...
Yeah. I mean, what I like about it as well is just the Aerodactyl and Ogrepon duo. Especially, Ogrepon has very, like, specific switch-ins, where you kind of know there's one or two. Like, they're going to be their bulky grass, maybe their bulky dragon, if they have one. They may have, like, a solid resist to one of the stabs. And then, that's kind of it. Usually, they don't really roll Aerodactyl too well, so you just click U-turn, which is really lame.
Yep.
Struggling to really find something to critique about this, I guess.
Oh yeah, the only dark resist is low kicks. That was something I had in my notes.
Fair. Yeah, Whyfii does eat this team. Whyfii eats this team for breakfast. That is true. Because our counterplay is hope it doesn't click Sword Stance.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we Revenge Killer or we outspeed with Excadrill. Yeah. There's definitely like
still solid.
There's definitely like the best speed tiers I've seen because we do have Screamtail as like a fast wall is really nice because you can run that speed to be faster than, let's say, like the Mega Gallade on the next team. So you can just like, you know, you don't have to take 2 hits from it before you do something to it back. Obviously the Sandburst, Excadrill, Mega Aerodactyl is just bullshit.
Yeah.
Dactyl
go crazy.
Yeah, and it's not like Trick Room is an auto win against this when just bitch ass Hippo is just there. Like,
and yeah, 5 Pokemon under 60 speed, or 60 speed or less, I should say. And I even made the comment that maybe you set up Trick Room for Dragalge sometime, but that might be a little out there.
That's some shit you do in week 8 when you're just trying to style.
Yeah.
Now,
I don't know, maybe Spec's adaptability goes hard in some matchup.
Yeah. I do think the only criticism I will have is that Dragalge does have a lot of responsibility defensively. So it's kind of like, this team kind of wants to win quick if it doesn't bring Dragalge. Like,
yeah, I see that, yeah.
In and out 23 turn adventure.
Game's still a game. The dub is a dub regardless.
Yeah.
So can't knock that.
Yeah, I'll give this a 9. I think it's really good.
You've convinced me. I really did not have this team rated very highly. I'll go 8.5.
Fair enough. Now, if we're talking about teams that I don't rate highly, I'll let you kick us off.
Yeah, I also didn't have this one very highly. 3 psychic types, 1 ghost and 1 dark resistance each. Kamala and Slitherwing being those 2. And a max speed of 110 leaves you a little high and dry.
Let me
in the speed department.
let's bring us that into the view here. That is You know what? If you're playing this guy, at least you have Soundburst Houndstone.
Yeah.
No, but this is honestly kind of like speed-wise kind of disgraceful because you're relying on like Scarf Hoopa is your best speed. Because Gallade can't run Scarf. Zapdos definitely doesn't want to. Golbaz is the most fake Pokemon of all time. Slitherwing does obviously have first impression and can run Scarf effectively. But I do wonder like why did we have both of these guys? You know?
I mean, if you want a Pokemon to scare away Dark types for your 3 Psychics, then Slitherwing might be your best bet. But...
Hold on, why do we have Mega Gallade and Slitherwing?
Oh yeah, that's 2 fighting types. I don't know.
I mean, it's not necessarily the same role, so like, it's not a big problem. But yeah, this team doesn't really make sense to me. You know, there's a lot of things missing where it's not necessarily like, I'll never be like, a team can't be good if it doesn't have a Dark type. We do... Generally, there's some types where they're really just difficult to replace with other Pokemon. Where like, if you don't have a Ground type, you can have Lantern or Volt Absorb. You can be okay, you know. But it's really when you're missing Fairy and Dark and Dragon and like Grass. If you count Grass as like
and a grounded Poison.
Yeah, it kind of stacks up. So for me, this is too defensively suspect, and it doesn't have the good speed tiers to do enough on offense for me.
I agree with you. I really don't trust the Dragon Fairy just Registeel core.
I think at this point it gets to like Zapdos, but Registeel, Gastrodon are in every single game because those 3 do their job well and they complement each other. But your flexibility is like next to none.
Gastrodon's also the only electric resist, and as a water ground type, I've recently found that those live in Trailblaze hell now. But luckily, I checked this. I think Ellen only has to play one more person who has an electric type with Trailblaze, and it's whoever he plays week 8. I can't remember who it is.
There you go then. It's funny you call him Melon, and it's got like I wish Melon Flip was here, dude.
That'd be something.
That man sent me like a random ass DM the other week. I forgot what it was, but he just sent me like a stupid meme. I'm like, thanks.
Looking at the matchup or the type matchups, there's way too many zeros in the top half of this chart.
Yeah.
Zeros and ones, I should say.
Yeah. I'll give it a 5.0. Add another 0 on that.
I give this a 6. But also, imagine if Mega Gallade got justified to help out the other 2 Psychic types.
Imagine if you could send them in before Mega Evolving. That'd be crazy.
Yeah. Oh, wait, right, I forgot that. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Professionalism, boys.
Yeah.
Next
boys
up,
thinking.
Next up, we have Carmen with a very epic squad.
Yep, of the classic Carmen trope of what is speed tiers and we have trick room.
You know what? You kick us off. You're better at this.
Well, I can't this team too much because Carmen and I have 4 Pokemon in common. The only real knock I had is that I don't think the hazard setting is very good, but everything else was solid. I like Rotomwash, Heatran, and Fezandipity on defense. I like Salamence, Mega Scissor, and Blood Moon as an offensive core. And even Dusclops can be like sneaky good if your opponent's not prepared for it.
Yeah, Dusclops definitely fire. No, for me this team is just too slow.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen it in action now, and we're bringing shit like Blunder Policy Primeape to get the speed, and like, at that point, do we not sit down and think, okay, maybe we don't need this one guy, and we can just put something fast? Because I'm kind of looking at this, and I'm like, okay, but what do we do if something clicks like Quiver Dance, or like, if something speed boosts, or like is like Scarf Moxie? This team does get in trouble.
Especially since your only guy above 100 speed is more defensive. Alolan Persian does like 8 damage to anything using a move that is not foul play.
Hey man, there's Knockoff Doom to big 12%. You can run.
Oh, you're right. Whoa.
You can run the Rambat set. You can go for like nasty little dark pulse, like burning jealousy or some shit. Banging
plot
out
technician Snarl go burr.
banging out of the gate with base 75 special attack. Hold on. Something like that at least. Might be worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, 75. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, the fundamentals are good, right? We have Heatran, Pheasant Deputy, then we have Growth and Wash, Mega Scizor, like,
Yeah.
you can just bring those four in the fucking bear every game, like.
Pretty much, yeah. And just for Rins, I guess we got the Shell Smasher in the back with Caracosta.
Oh no, that's not real. You just bring Heatran, Salamence, Pheasant Deputy, and then you bring Scizor, Ursaluna, Growth and Wash, and then sometimes you swap out Pheasant Deputy for Serena. And that's your lineup every week.
Alright.
No, it's not. I do think it needs just another fast option there, but
Yeah.
I think team is nice though.
You know, it's a solid team, but it's just a little slow, and you have 3 rockers and nothing else.
Yeah. Every other role it's sticked off pretty well though. That I do like.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
What did I give this team? I gave this team a 7.
I was also thinking a 7. There we go.
Alright, we got
Yeah.
Achelles. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
I mispronounced it for the 15 millionth time.
Yeah, it is Achelles. But this team's not too slow.
No, it is not.
Wait, dude, this can just field an entire 6 where Hunter's the slowest guy.
You're honest to God. Oh, what do you mean? Oh, wait, sorry. Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. I thought you were talking about leaving Melmetal off. Like, why would you do that?
Oh, that's not the point, but like, I do think that the speed control on this is really nice, even though the only problem with it is the best Scarf for certain. The top 3 don't really run Scarf. Northern can. It doesn't love to. But you can do it. What I like about this team is the Landorus. I think Landorus has a better defensive profile than people realize. So I think there's much to work with in that sense. Like, I definitely think it's going to be a premier stealth rocker on this team.
Yeah. I think my only note to the hazards front was that I thought removal was shaky. Let me see, what that was. Oh yeah, it's 3 defoggers, Landorus, Noivern, Skuntank.
Yes, I'll agree with that. That being said, I too drafted in this server this season, and we was in
we're all picking bad Pokemon for spin.
Yeah, and round 4, like, hold on, why is every single rapid spin Pokemon like dog shit, dude? Like, it's like Blastoise, Mega Blastoise, and then it's like Great Tusk, and that's the good ones. That's it.
Yeah, no, I took Serena round 5.
Oh yeah.
Maybe even round. No, I took Shocks in 4.
I think I was in a similar scenario. Like, I was looking at that guy, and I was like, nah, I'm not picking fucking round 5 Serena.
Well, I did.
Yeah. And then Carmen sniped it, so then plans changed. And I'll go the GOAT Armaldo, dude. He's the best.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Actually, one thing I really like is that the 2 types Melmetal is probably most scared of are Ground and Fire, and Ogerpon Cornerstone just erases them.
True. We have a very good switch into both with Noivern as well, which I like. Landorus can handle both as well. I like that. I do think this is good. If it comes to like Melmetal and support, this is good. Primarina is a very commonly seen partner for it because it just offers everything that you want as a duo. Like the pivot, the split after the typing, and being able to kill the fire types, kill the ground types. I think I like having. I think you can see gets Heal Bell in that deck, so I'm not really sure, but
I'll take a look.
Yes, it does. Yeah, I have it over here.
Yep.
And so does Licky Licky. You know, we're not that scared of like Wisp Spam on everything. We can deal with it, even though playing slower is not something this team loves to do when you have such potent offense. But, you know, I do think we'll see, like, Licky Licky or, like, bulky Yuxi or like pivot per marina every week just to make the offense work, you know?
Yeah. It's like the glue kind of guys you mentioned earlier. It holds the whole team together.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Foreground weaknesses to foreground immunities is also very funny.
Who the fuck is even neutral? It's like Ogrepon and who? Marina,
Ogrepon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sick dude. Yeah, I definitely like this team a lot. I'll give it like an 8.
What did I give this team? I gave this team a 9.
Fair enough. It's a very strong lineup.
Yeah, the only other thing I had about it was 7 pivot mons and 7 knockoff users.
Oh god.
Yep. I'm gonna be flying in and out.
Well, personally, like, I do think if you're using like Ogrepon just to get like knockoff, Ogrepon Cornerstone to get like knockoff, then just go outside. Like, he has such better things to be doing.
Yeah, true.
Alright, next up we have Mr. Zaro and Joey.
Mr. Zaro.
I have very
We got Itcharon, we got Terapagos. Such a very fun Pokemon to deal with.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck this guy. Fuck him and his fucking stupid team, dude. What the fuck is this shit?
Yep.
Dude, Roaring Moon, Petron, and Terapagos are just like 3 of the most infuriating monsters to deal with in draft. Like, oh, okay, well, we have a 119 speed Pokemon and it can just kill all your shit with Choice Band. Nice. I like when they
power
didn't...
creep is a hell of a drug, yeah.
I like the time where they didn't give him knockoff. It was a great time. It was like, you know, we saw the world as it could be, but now we live in a world of Anzaro domination of whatever fuck it. It's terrible here.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Well,
nah, this team.
One thing I noted about.
Go ahead.
It's really good. It's really good.
Yeah.
My only real marks are that there are 3 physical attackers on this team, and one of them has all 90 of Virizian's attack.
Hey man, that guy has sword stance. That's alright.
It does, yeah. And there's also like very little hazard presence without Omastar.
Yes. That is my only slight with the team, yeah. I think Roaring Moon comes every single game, so your physical like presence is fine. I think Azov is a very, very reliable understudy. If you need him to go physical or special, you can do both very effectively. You kind of just run Boots Rapicals every single week. You run Petron, and you... sometimes you don't run Politic Shot if you think the opponent's going to block that with Clear Amulet. But, yeah, the team's like... backbone is so solid, just the Petron and Terapagos. You can check pretty much anything.
Yep. It's a tough team to break, for sure.
You're definitely forced into running Boots Terapagos. Because if you hit this team, if you hit that guy once, like any special threat becomes really, really dangerous. I think Enamor's Tyrion can do like a decent like tank sets, like with decent anti-Spadef.
Wow. Okay, an Amorous Therion's less bulky than I thought it was. Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah. The only other argument I would have is that Raichu is your only electric immunity, which makes it a little bit more difficult to deal with Volt Switch. But it's not the biggest deal, I think. So, you can,
yeah.
If you can play around...
You still got 4 resistances anyway.
I mean, if you can play around U-turn, you can play around Volt Switch.
Yeah, exactly. I agree. What did I give this team? I gave this team a 7.5.
I'll give it a 7.7.
Alrighty.
Alright.
I think we're in the second half now.
Let's go. We're in the end game now.
We're on the Moss Deep Marauders for Araizajoey.
Sleepy Joe Araiza. Dude, all this shit. There's 3 things this guy does. It's click pivot moves, click knockoff, use regenerator. Oh,
yeah, that.
And click hazard Tinglu.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Also, Dashbun sucks.
Yeah,
it's not a real Pokemon.
Yeah, I call him dog shit.
Yeah.
Nah, that guy's not real, which means that, like, the dragon resisting isn't real. But, yeah, I mean, if you want to play Brain Dead, this is a very good team to do it. I'm not saying Joey's Brain Dead, I want to clarify. He's a nice guy and a good player. But
exactly. Yeah,
if you find yourself in a situation like, you know, you'd have no time in your fucking life. You just want to get a team that gets you like 5 wins. If you could slap Tornado's T, Terrakion, and Tinglu Tangrowth on a team, like, you can probably beat anyone that's not like too aggressive with their plays.
Yeah.
Because you're the one that uses Torn T to get all the strong guys in, right?
Yeah, for sure. My big question for this team is who is in charge of special defense every week?
Probably
Like, there's a hell of a lot of... Yeah. There's a hell of a lot of physical bulk on this team. Not really too sure about the special. And then Paparaja only flying resist is a little tough.
Well, if you know Ball, then you know that Tinglu actually resists every single type.
Probably except for, like, Brass Knot. But, yeah.
Tinglu resists everything that he's not weak to. And that sounds dumb. But, like...
No, you're correct. But it does...
If you're not using something super effective, that motherfucker is not dying. Look at this shit, dude. Like, 155 HP... 125 defense, and then the fucking stupid minus special attack ability. Like, what the fuck, man?
Is he?
Yeah. Yeah.
My other comment about Tinglu is it's the team's only ghost resist, and I think 9 of the other 13 teams have a ghost type that knows Will-O-Wisp, which just kind of renders Tinglu incredibly passive.
That is true. It does have Owen, of course. Yeah. I do think my slight about this team is just inefficient use of the low tiers, where some of the things that we're discussing, I think we can pick up like 1 or 2 more resistances. We can maybe add like a tier 4 Spidef pivot.
I actually did have a recommendation for exactly that.
Oh, go ahead.
Well, not tier 4, but I was going to suggest dropping Swalot for Ampharos. Do you actually have an electric type?
I can see it. I'm actually not entirely sure what like electrics are on the board. So let's look.
It's kind of bleak. I just looked at tier 5, I think.
I mean, it is tier 5. That checks out.
Yeah, oh wait, there's Belly Bolt in tier 4.
Oh yeah, I get that. You can get rid of fucking Cup Roger or something. He's not that good. Nah.
Don't get rid of your only steel type.
Nah. So yeah, my some of those slights, like the lack of, how would I say, like some over dependence on Tinglu, I would say, and something else I would say there is kind of a bunch of shit that enables, but then not too much that does something with it. Like the win con for this team is put up a shit ton of hazard with Tinglu, and then try to break with Terrakion and Gardevoir, and then like Tornadus can like endgame win because he's fast and like always healthy.
Yep.
So like if it was my team, I'd be looking to like change out 1-1 for just something that is like a really strong offensive pivot.
Yeah.
What that would be, I don't know, but it's up to him.
I don't know if we mentioned it yet, but Torn T and Tangrowth is a just mean regenerator core.
Yeah, you lose your
I mean, they're both weak to ice, but you know, we got ice resist on this team.
Yeah, like Tinglu.
Oh, Blastoise and Paparaja. Salazzle's not real. That doesn't resist anything.
Salazzle is like the most fake Pokemon of all time. I like it on this team, but I don't like it. Alright, yeah, we're just... I think we're just chatting shit at this point. Let's go to the next team. I'll give it a 7.
I also gave it a 7. Oh, it's DJS. Let's go. Tell me some bulky dragons.
Boo. Oh, no, wait. Hold on. We actually like DJS now. It's all good. Yeah. What's like as far as like one of the less bulky dragons? Yo, you know what? This team is bullshit. Where's the bad Pokemon? There's no bad Pokemon.
Yeah, no, they're all like what? Maybe you could say Rotom is bad. Like,
I mean, yeah, but something I do think there's like a lot of competition here. Like whenever you have a lineup like this, where we didn't pick up a second tier 1. Like we went for Mega Glalie, right? We went for Mega Glalie, we got those points, and we didn't use on any tier 1 at all. And for me, that's worrying because Urshifu obviously comes every single game unless they have some that like completely hard counters it, like Slowbro, which doesn't even completely hard counter it, but I can't think of a better example. Foxpex, probably.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Foxpex counters half the game.
Well, I think if you're in like SD tones with like pads, maybe, but whatever.
Yeah.
You get the point. But my next thing is like, Scizor probably comes every game, right? Crocodile usually finds itself on a team. Sylveon usually finds itself on a team. But we have so many mons that are good, but we're spending so many points in these good mons. Like Cyclozar, Roserade, Lycanroc, Chandelure. Mega Glalie is still good, even though you didn't pay for it. Possibly Crocodile, which may sit out some games, as your only like rocks. And for me, it's like it's a bit of wasted potential. Where like I don't really like that style of building a team. Where for me, I'm looking to, if I'm looking at this team, like okay, maybe we don't need Chandelure, we definitely need Lycanroc, but maybe we don't need anything else that we can maybe turn into a tier 1. We can flip into a tier 1 and then something into a 4. It gets something really strong that we don't have to worry about showing up to every game or not.
Okay. Yeah.
It's pretty confident.
I guess a point in this team's favor, I'll say, is that the big 4 physical attackers here of Urshifu, Scizor, and Lycanroc are just an onslaught. They cover each other's blind spots incredibly well. It's going to be hard to weather damage from all of them.
Yes.
Over the course of a game.
Especially,
any combination of them, not all of them.
Yeah, you can also especially use like Mega Glalie, like Double Edge, just like soften everything up for like one sword stands for Trailblaze from Urshifu and you win the game.
Yeah, no, and that's another point in this team's favor. I think everything except Rotom has a legitimate way to hit hard. Like, you know, there's Pixelate, there's Sheer Force, I think Roserade's got like 125 special attack. It's like Lazar just uses big damage moves and pivots. Yeah. Chandelure is insanely strong. Everything hits so hard.
Yeah, but for me, like, only thing I would think, like, imagine if that, even though you would be using default over spin, imagine if Cyclozar was just like Latios or Latias, and then we had like random fucking tier 5 fire instead of Chandelure. I think I would prefer that. Because we just have those two mons that have such like a gravity.
Yeah. Okay, I get what you're saying. Like there's, you know, the X factor is kind of missing from this team.
Yeah. Well, it's Urshifu, but there's no second one.
Yeah. And Urshifu, as I learned today, is really, really good.
Well, you know what? If you just bring
I won't say I learned that today, but it definitely beat me today.
If you just bring 6 Scarfers that are faster, then you're not gonna have a problem.
Oh yeah. Shoot, who was the really fast team? The 6 Scarfers.
And the guy with Haunter, I don't remember the rest of the team. And Achelles.
Oh yeah.
There you go. There's your game plan, Achelles.
6 Scarves, have fun.
Scarf Mega Electric, new meta.
I think it has Intimidate. It takes a hit.
Famous counter to Surging Strikes. Alright.
Yeah.
Team gives it does still get like a 7.5 because it's just a very strong lineup.
You know, I gave it an 8.5. My only real note was the ground resistances are a little iffy. It's Rotom and Braviary Hisui.
That's a good point, yeah. Alright. Boys, we're here with our expert Chuke Pittsburgh. We are looking at the team called Whyfii and his placeholder Palisans. Chuke Pittsburgh, the expert, has some very important notes to share about this team.
Oh, yeah. -3 to rock. Oh, wait, that's the wrong team. Whoops. Gholdengo plus hazards? That's always a fun time. Who doesn't love that? And as Gholdengo teams go, you want a good spinner, and Tentacruel's probably one of the best options you could have to fill that role. And Colossal can be viable backup, I guess. Without Terra.
Megalope is such bullshit. You just... Like, this is a team,
You have it?
Yeah, I know, he's bullshit. He has 8 kills in fucking 2 games, dude. Like, he's absolutely bullshit. You can flake out, either you kill them or you just leave. It's... I mean, I know at some point I'm going to get done by like a random covert cloak, but that is what it is, right? But, you know, this team is just very, very, very good. We can just kind of run Hazard but Chump every single game. Goldengo obviously dissuades most setup attempts, like clearing attempts, I guess.
Yeah.
Megalopony is also completely automatic bring every single week. Something I like is Tornadus, because I think I use Megalopony and Tornadus alongside each other, and I think I do think they really fill each other out very well. Tornadus is, for me, a very underrated mon. Like, it has 125 special attack, guys. You know, it has good coverage. You know, Bleakwind Storm / Hurricane, using Heat Wave, using Grass Knot, using Focus Blast, Dark Pulse if you need it for like a slow burst. Like, it is very offensively potent.
And then there's, you know, Zarude and Garchomp right there.
Yeah, there's this. Again, it's one of the teams that like is incredibly top heavy, but it doesn't matter when like the top is so good. You know, we in my opinion.
One thing I really, really love about this team is there's a lot of Pokemon that can do, you know, like multiple different things. Like, you know, bad first example, but Masquerade. Either set up webs or be Quiver Dance. Zarude has bulkier sets. It can be Scarf. Fable, well, Whyfii doesn't like to play in a way that I would consider fun, but so he's never going to run Life Orb Magic Guard, but you can.
I mean, yeah. I actually do like the Masquerade's pickup on this team a lot. Just
having webs with Goldengo is so nice.
You just need to think as like an opponent. Okay, I'm kind of just gonna run like 5 Boots months because I can't deal with all this shit. And then Zarude comes out and you lose all that shit. So.
Yep.
Yeah, like the standards like Hazards plus Nook plus Goldengo plus Megalopony is just very, very solid.
And another point in Whyfii's favor is you can't status your way through this team either, because Goldengo doesn't care. Magic Guard Clef can ignore everything but paralysis and sleep, and Zarude can jungle healing, maybe.
I love that move.
Whyfii, yeah.
Yeah, this is maybe the strongest team I've seen so far. Like, I'll give it, like, even the low tiers do something, you know? I'll give it like a 9.5.
Yeah. What did I give this team? I give this team an 8.5. My only other note was can struggle with Bolt Beam coverage.
You know what? I can see that. We got Electros to go for that. Assault Vest, pre-attached.
Oh yeah.
Okay, we are in the last 4 now. Let's see if we can make this under an hour.
What are we at?
43 minutes.
Oh god. All
right. IncredibleKing. 7 out of 10. Let's go. Nah. I mean, yeah. Cure Sneasler is a duo I also wanted to do. I ended up Cure Megalopony, which is just as good.
Yep.
Sneasler is equally as bullshit because you can also do the fake out stuff and then just get Poison Touch. You know, you have U-Turn and Poison Touch. I think Poison Touch is better than Unburden, personally. I do like that we have Thwacky and Pulty guys so like Grassy Seed. So we can go for like a grassy terrain mode.
Yep. The first thing that jumped out at me, unfortunately not in this team's favor, -3 to rock with 5 weaknesses, and I don't count Sneasler as a resist.
Very good point, yeah. I will agree to that because that is one of the risks that comes like getting like Kurum over like a Raging Bull or like a Latios. You are getting an ice type that's defensive. Like that like defensive ice typing comes in. No, it is also because like we're getting like Arc's Assault, you know. Like but we have now 2 ice types, and if you have 2 ice types, any defensive team sheet is going to look suspect.
True.
Like, I like the offensive modes in this. We can
Smoking Arc Assault is nice, though.
Yes. We can go for, like, snow offense. We can go for grassy terrain offense. We can just go for, like, standard, where we're just using Curum Sneasler, and we're supporting that with, like, Mega Celix, Slowking, Mandibus if you need. Yeah, I think it's... Last game I saw this team play was, like, Meteor Beam Diancie, which I thought was very cool.
Wow.
Like, the Trick Room Meteor
I
Beam
didn't even know
Diancie
about
set.
that.
Yeah, it's...
Oh, even better.
Yeah, it's like I think it's best like offensive nation, and when it can't Terra, that's like the best thing it can do.
Yeah. I guess hazards and removal really don't look great, either of them, but
Yeah,
I guess only having defog isn't the worst thing when your hazards are bad anyway.
Yes, but I do wish like Mega Steelix in theory does a lot for this team, but it's also Mega Steelix. It's going to get chipped down. There's no wish for it.
Yeah.
There's Healwell on Diancie if you really want, which you can pair with like Resto Mega Steelix. But it's another one where like
if he doesn't get Leech Seed, does it?
if you lose the momentum, you might be fucked.
Yeah. It's gonna be hard to get momentum back, I guess.
The offense on this team is really, really fantastic. I like all the ways that I can break it down. But I do worry about defensive suspects there. I think it's a little bit lacking, but maybe we don't need all that offense.
Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like you're just gonna be facing rocks every week with this team. I mean, as if you aren't already, rocks are just generally good, but especially with this team, I feel like you're just going to have the kitchen sink thrown at you in terms of hazards.
Yeah, for sure. And I don't think, like Slowking is pretty good on boots, but everyone knows Slowking never leaves the battle with its item attached. You know?
No, hell no.
Like, we're going to play this guy, like, the next team with, like, Walking Wake, and that's going to click no off on you. Just because he feels like it, you know?
Just because it does more damage than Hydro Steam, yeah.
Also because,
like,
the Rocks plus Knock is just good into this.
Yeah. Alright, in the spirit of keeping this short, I'll give this team a 7.
I'll join you with a 7. Yeah, sounds good to me.
Alright.
Then we got, I believe this is Smaster, or Smaster. Smaster, if you're watching this, comment how you say your name, please.
Yeah. Mega Pidgeot's son is cool. I like it.
No, because he's not going to hit any hurricanes, dude.
Oh, you're right.
Because
there was an ability for that.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
Too bad there's not.
Personally, I think Great Tusk Sun is really cool.
Yeah, and Wake Sun.
Yeah, I mean,
it's not cool, but it's good.
Yeah, personally, I think I like this team. You're relying on Ninetales doing a lot for you, but I guess it doesn't really matter because when we want to go lame bullshit with this team, we can just bring Thinkaton, a model sail, and everything. Great Tusk can be defensive. We have Meowscarada, an absolute offensive weapon. To the point, I'm struggling to see big issues with this team. Defensive wise,
I did find one actually.
We have flying. Flying is weak. We're bad against flying, but I'll give it to Chuke Pittsburgh. He can.
Yeah, no, that is the exact point I was going to make. We have no super effective stab against flying on a team with Great Tusk.
That's actually an interesting way of
that's
putting
going to be a bit of a problem.
I like that. I like that way of putting it, actually. I guess in a way of supporting Great Tusk, it is just like pretending. I guess we hope Walking Wake just melts whatever Great Tusk doesn't beat.
Yeah.
But something that this team's gonna want to watch out for is manual weather to cancel the sun can be quite dangerous into you. That being said, Walking Wake doesn't care if you set up the rain, so you're gonna have to set up snow or sand. Famous good weathers.
Me and the boys clicking Zap Cannon at Mega Pidgeot.
Slice, if you're watching, I'm sorry for the PTSD you just got from that.
Oh, did that already happen?
No. DJS at Mega Pidgeot in Season 6 finals. Slice had a Miss Magger stunning, and he ran Thunder over Zap Cannon because he thought he might need it for something else, and then if he had Zap Cannon, he would have won the finals.
Dang. That is a shame.
Yeah.
Other note about this team, just getting back on track real quick. Why is Clefairy here?
Well, you see, it's because of this thing, the type matchups. This right here.
Oh my gosh, you're right. The matchup sheet merchant.
I love that term, man. Berserker is the
Berserker, yeah.
Dude, I need to play some random competition, some random league as the matchup sheet merchants, but picture Berserker. some other guys like Wigglytuff,
They're just really bad Pokemon with good types.
Togetic, yeah. Mawile, hold on. Yeah, this team is just really good. Just get rid of the Clefairy for like something useful.
An electric, ice, or rock type preferably.
And yeah, generally any of them.
Feroz is still there.
If there's any electrics that has against like Weather Ball or something, we don't need to be like sun compatible with everybody though. But yeah, I'll still give it an 8 because we can't just paper over these cracks or like think it's on Alomomola.
Yeah, I gave this team 7.5 just because Alomomola is cringe and it 6-0'd me.
Fair enough. Lastly, we have, if you ask Achelles, he won't know who this is. Because literally, who is Fishyroads?
Fishyroads?
I think they're on
Did not know that.
I think they're on the Uber's UU council, so
Oh wow, good for them.
Yeah.
Oh wait, this was the team. Nothing below 70 speed. Mole and Carmen, Trick Room all over this team.
I see that. This team is. I don't want to tell it it's bad. I don't want to tell you, yo, your team sucks, because we have Landers.
Yeah. Oh wait.
But this is. I'm gonna be honest. This does just like look like, okay, we're gonna set up a little Ninetales screen and then we're just gonna spam setup. We're gonna spam leave some.
Yeah, no, 2 Quiver Dancers is nuts.
We're spamming Quiver Dance. We're spamming more Quiver Dance. We're spamming DD with Mega Altari. We're spamming SD with Bisharp. We're spamming Shell Smaster with Cloister. Where I'm like, what is like? Are we just here to like play 15-turn games? Because if so, that's fine. You know, we have the double Intimidate if we need it. We have Mega Altari that can do like, we could take like 1 or 2 special moves. But it does like, I feel like it's just gonna pull up, try to spam setup, you know?
It's bleak defensively. Like, Bisharp is the only resistance to Psychic or Normal on this team, and it's 1 of 2 to Flying with famous real Pokemon Electabuzz.
Yes, that being said,
like a Bisharp is just being asked to do way too much defensively here.
Oh yeah, remove Bisharp of this team, and it's like, it's ropes, dude. Like,
yeah.
Like, we have a fantastic matchup in the Ghost. Then we have fantastic into like pretty much everything. The only normal resists Bisharp.
Yeah.
Like this does look like a team of like someone who is more like used to playing, let's say, an offense team on some like on the ladder. Like,
that's fair, yeah.
You know, we have our checks, and then we have our 3 Winkles.
And Lando T is never not gonna be good.
True. Yeah, but
you'd always love to have that thing on your side.
But for a team like this, it's like I don't think a ranking can like correctly like assess it, because you can either play this fantastically or terribly, nothing really in between. If you know,
you're either winning in 20 turns or losing in 30.
Yeah, or losing in like 10 because your setup failed and you got like Mirror Herb Shell Smashed and now you lose.
Oh yeah, Mirror Herb definitely really strong against this team.
Yes, like
I hadn't even considered that.
If you play it well, it's an 8, and if you play it badly, it's a 3. So I'll give it a 5.5.
I think I gave it 6.5.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Veil just gets Brick Broken for free since there's no Ghost type. That was the only.
Yeah, but you can't like default him. Bisharp's always on the field, you know, and then he gets Defiant.
Yeah, true.
Or Superior.
Or, you know, Mousehole will just tidy it away.
Yeah, Superior getting that evasion boost. Boys, we've done it.
Acupressure?
We've done it. It's the last team. This big money Silverstone.
He's finally here after like, what? He was in GDL2 for 8 seasons. He's finally up here, and he's not in our division. It's very disappointing.
Dude, yeah, I know, right? I already put like, I mean, I kind of, I divide it on like a skill ranking, like equal system. So like, I was very sad when I saw that I wouldn't be able to play him.
Yeah.
Love that guy. But
you know,
this
he made it up here.
This is just a bunch of guys. Like we have Corviknight and then we have Hydro Apple Slowbro. That's like, we've got Scarf Railgun, we got Mega DNC, and then we got some Fist F guys, and that's it.
Yeah, like I think the defensive core on this team is excellent. Offensive, you're just throwing one guy out of after another. There's not really a whole lot of synergy. I mean, Squawkabilly's fun. And definition of counter synergy is Slowbro Bear Tick. That's just pain.
I mean, I wish it was Slow King. Obviously, it's taken, so you can't just go do it. But
yeah,
I can.
Yeah, also,
Yeah.
this is the only team where I'm just gonna outright say hazards are just bad. This is just not good.
Hey man,
Sandaconda's the only one who even wants to do it.
Well, we're here at Corporate Night. We click default. That's how like real people play. We don't do that hazard setting bullshit.
Yeah, true. Silvestron doesn't use hazards much, and he kind of nerfed himself. Only gave himself 3 Pokemon that know Metronome. It's holding back on us a little bit.
We don't have anything that can use Silvestron Blast. This is very disappointing.
Yeah. I mean, that's 1 Pokemon anyway. And I don't even think it was available.
No, I don't think it was either.
Yep. DS Necrozma.
But you could have drafted like Hariyama or something. Same thing, you know?
Yeah, true.
The team, for me, I think it needs Scarf Dragon every single week, if I'm being very honest. And I think that is worrying.
Yeah. Then
I think we need AV Hydrapple every week, which is also worrying for me. Unless you wing Spreadef Corviknight, which can work, so.
okay, that's not the worst.
Yeah, but I do see the.
My only other thing about it was it might struggle with bulky waters if Hydrapple's forced to be defensive every week and Electivire's a little inconsistent.
Yes, because Nasty Blow Hydreigon can break that shit apart very easily. However, I think we kind of do know what Hydreigon's role is on this team.
Yeah.
That being said, Mega Diancie is a monster, so we can just pivot into that guy with both creators like Cinderace and Hydreigon.
Yeah, I mean,
I played that shit last
all of
week.
the offensive Pokemon on this team hit like freight train, so
Yeah, that is true. Yeah. To be honest, it is like 11 PM. I'm running out of words to like accurately like rate teams. It looks fun, flawed but fun. I'm going to give it a 7.
yeah, I think I said 7.5. Yeah.
Alright, works for me.
All right.
That's all the teams.
We kept that under an hour, right?
Yes. You know why we kept it on an hour? Because there's only 14 teams in top division.
Yep. Well, I guess if you somehow made it to the end of this one,
No one did.
if you're in armor, yeah, no, nobody did. Everyone just watched their own teams. No one's sticking around to comment. But if you did, if you're in armor, comment who in Crown's team you might like to use, and if you're in Crown or GDL2 for some reason, comment which armor team you think looks most interesting to you.
To be fair, I do think a lot of people watch this as like background noise. Like that's exactly what I'm going to do with like the Crown division rankings. Like I'm gonna be at work on Monday. Like I'm gonna have to grind out like a long task, and I'm gonna put that video on, and it's gonna be a type.
Yeah, I'll probably do that at some point as well.
Yeah, that's how it goes. All right, well, thank you guys for watching, and we'll hopefully be recording Game of the Week soon for 1 and 2. Should be next weekend, if anything. So hopefully see you for that.
Yeah, I'll try not to be in all of them this season.
No, we have our favorite guests. It's okay.
Well, take care.
All right, see you.